Morning. Jon Lord, the former keyboard player with rock band Deep Purple, has died aged 71.
He was one of the group's co-founders and wrote many of their songs, including the iconic Smoke on the Water. Now that sound is going to be resonating for you all day, I know, because it's that kind of riff. It is so deep and it just settles in you, and you can't lose it, can you? We'll be both riffing for the rest of the day, and it's just so iconic. There's no other word for it.
Well, there's lots of toe tapping going on in the News Breakfast studio. Let me tell you, there is Jon Lord. Very interesting character. He was classically educated. He had a tradition in classical music, and he was the co-writer of not just Smoke on the Water, but many of Deep Purple's greatest hits. Jon Lord died surrounded by his family at the age of 71 in a London clinic. Lots of people very sorry about his passing this morning.
Absolutely, and remarkably, the man sitting with us on the couch this morning, Phil Kafcaloudes, you knew Jon Lord.
I knew Jon Lord, and it was just one of the most beautiful people you would ever want to know. Jon Lord, he wrote I took a part of one of his songs. He wrote a beautiful album called Pictured Within, which was one of those things where he talks about his life and goes very introspective, and I asked him, could I use that for the front of my novel, and he said I'd be honoured to. He was just so giving and didn't want anything back for it. And once I asked him about that song, Smoke on the Water, and I said, do you really miss not playing that song anymore? And he went, seriously? I said, yeah. He said, no.
It's got to be one of the greatest riffs in rock and roll history.
I hate that song, and I get the impression he did too. It is so rough and ready. They did so much better stuff than that. Yeah. And he went on to do so much better stuff than that. But a gorgeous man, and that was really a shock this morning. 71. He was healthy, he was happy, he was one of the few rock and roll stars that had no excess whatsoever. He knew what it was about, he knew what rock and roll was, and he had a great family life. I'd love, want to know what it was that actually brought him down in the end.
Pancreatic cancer it was,
oh,
yeah,
really?
so
he was sick
suffering
for a while, apparently.
Yeah, right. No, we're supposed to have lunch at some stage soon in London, so...
No, what a shame.
Yeah.
It's a great pity.
Yeah.